Hey guys, since I put up a video yesterday about getting my first DEA black sale, I've had a bunch of people message me asking me how I managed to get a DEA black sale without a marketing budget. And I want to actually share the story because I think there's actually a lot of value in this story. In fact, I actually learnt something from this experience. So I started with SFM in July last year, and like a lot of people, when you first start with SFM, you're just like so excited because it's opened your eyes to this whole new life, and you're excited about the journey and the potential and the opportunities. And for me, when I was feeling that excited, because I'd come from a job that I was so depressed at, and I felt like I found more direction when I found SFM. And because I was so happy with it, I wanted to share it with my friends and my family. And when I would share it with my friends and family, like I wasn't coming from a place of trying to sell it to them. I was coming from a place of like, hey guys, like look at this awesome thing that I'm doing. I'm like so excited. And yeah, so I shared it with my friends and family, and it wasn't received very well. So my brother was extremely skeptical. Every single day, I was living with him at the time. Every day he was like, you're getting involved in a pyramid scheme, you're being brainwashed, this is a scam. Like every day I would just cop that, and it was like slowly chiseling at my like vibrant energy. And then my uncles were extremely skeptical, and they would often ask me questions about SFM, but not from a place of like genuinely wanting to know what I'm doing. It was more from a place of like, it was like, so how much money have you made and how much money have you spent? Oh, that's interesting. Just really sarcastic questions and very unsupportive like that. And I guess the turning point for me was when when a friend of mine had pocket dialed me accidentally, and I overheard him and another friend having a conversation about me. And they were basically saying that I was getting involved in a pyramid scheme, and this was unethical, and it was manipulative, and it's a scam, and like all that kind of stuff. And that really hurt, because these friends never voiced those opinions to me. Like it was a surprise to hear those things that they thought. Like they didn't even take the effort to like ask me questions about what I was doing or truly understand it. They just jumped to conclusions and then had this conversation about me. And in that moment, when I heard my friends have that conversation about me, I made the decision where I was not going to tell anyone or any friends or family about what I was doing. I was going to keep it to myself. No one's to know anything about SFM or what I'm doing. And then when I'm successful, then I'll let people in on what I'm doing. So I stuck to that so strongly that when I would meet people, when people would cross my path, that I genuinely thought SFM would be amazing for what they want to achieve. Like they want to actually start an online business. They want to live the laptop lifestyle. They want more fulfillment. They want more freedom. Like whatever it is, these people would come into my path and, be amazing for SFM. And I just did not say anything because I just had that in my head where I don't want to tell any friends or family because I'm going to be met with skepticism and doubt and negativity and all that kind of stuff. Now, it was November last year that I went to a party that I wasn't even going to go to, but I went, and I actually met someone that I became friends with at this party. And he was actually telling me about how he wanted to build an online business and he wanted more freedom so he could travel. He was basically saying, all these different things where SFM was going to be perfect for him. And once again, I did not say a single word about SFM. I just kind of sat there, was like very friendly and whatever. Now, a few months later, our mutual friend was talking to him. This mutual friend was one of the only people that I had told about SFM to. So he was talking to her about how he wants to build an online business. He wants to learn how he can do it, all this kind of stuff. And then she said, why don't you speak to Kathryn? Kathryn's actually, and then she basically told him about SFM. And then he ended up calling me and he's like, tell me everything what you're doing. Like, it sounds like it's exactly what I need right now. And I was still very like, I don't want to tell him, but like, look, here's the link to the 7-day video series, watch it, and then you make your decision. So he went and watched the video series, and I ended up getting an email that he had submitted an application. And I really didn't expect that, to get that notification. And then, you know, I emailed him and I'm like, oh my God, congratulations. I'm so glad that you're on board. And, you know, just go through the modules. I gave him some tips here and there. And then I get another email shortly after saying he had become a member, which once again, I wasn't expecting. And then I got an email saying he went to Elite. And yesterday I got an email that he went to DEA Black. Like, this guy has gone all in. And, you know, I didn't even want to tell him about it. I didn't want to tell him about it because I had so many fears and doubts created from past experiences that I have allowed affect me moving into the future. And, you know, not only have I been sabotaging my own success, but I've been sabotaging the success of others who could genuinely benefit from the SFM education and community. So this is a lesson for me just as much as it is for, you know, other people out there, because I know there are a lot of people who have had similar experiences where, you know, you have so many people in your life who, you know, are very skeptical of SFM. They think it's a scam, pyramid scheme. And then because of that, you don't want to tell anybody about that. But you can't allow that to affect the way you move through life and the way you meet other people, because it's not going to be right for everybody. It's not going to be right with your friends or family who don't have that entrepreneurial mindset. But it's going to be right for other people that you cross paths with. And just be aware of that. It's not like you're selling something to them. You just got to be truly authentic and genuine about what it is. And if it's right for them, then it's right for them. If it's not, it's not. And yeah, so that's my message for today. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.